Leave Erica in the past where she belongs.
I understand. But if you change your mind, you can reach me at this number.
She said no. Find someone else. You've made me so happy.
Honestly, I didn't come here to pry into your private life. It's just that, well, sometimes my mouth shoots off before I can get my brain loaded.
Well, I'm sure your reports would have a lot more human dimension if you added columns for mistresses and gigolos, but, sorry, no. My husband and I both live here. In fact, my husband is one of Trevor Dillon's best friends. He's been in the news lately. Maybe you've heard of him, Jackson Montgomery.
Oh, yeah, the attorney for the cosmetics queen.
Yeah, that's him.
Great. Well, that must be so exciting.
Yeah, never a dull moment.
Well, congratulations. So you're Mrs. Montgomery.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm finished here. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you so much for your help and for tolerating my nosiness.
Well, I know how it is. I've had a couple of dull jobs, and it's always a challenge to keep things interesting.
No one likes a challenge more than I do. Thank you very much for everything.
Sure.
And have a nice day.
Hey, let me help you with that.
Trevor, hi. Come on in.
Hi. Delivery for Mrs. Montgomery.
Oh, you didn't mean to bring that by.
Well, just Tim didn't think it was quite me.
I don't know. I think it brings out your eyes. I could have gotten it, though, the next time I came over.
Well, Tim wanted to bring it over, but to keep him doing his homework, and I was headed down to the office. Anyway, here I am, and here you are.
Thank you. It's funny you should stop by. We were just talking about you.
Well, I hope it was good.
I think it was kind of good. Did you happen to see a woman as you
Yeah,
left
I
here?
saw her. I practically ran her down out there.
What a character.
She did seem nervous.
She was conducting some kind of real estate survey or something. But I think her true calling is the tabloids. She was bored. And she was dying to make this juicier than it was. And by the time she got finished, this penthouse was your private playpen.
Ooh.
And I was your mistress. Is that hilarious?
Not so far-fetched.
Oh, I don't know, Trevor. You and me having an affair. Come on.
Well, I'd like to help you out, but my calendar's kind of jammed.
Darn.
Maybe next month.
Well, I don't know. Jack will be back then.
Well, there you go, then.
Well, I guess we don't have time for a fling. Maybe just a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that I got time for.
Okie dokie, here's your change, $4.35.
Well, still no Dell.
Did you cut the man some slack? He is a good and dependable worker.
Not this afternoon. Nope. You can't fry chicken unless you happen to be in the kitchen.
Oh, he needed a break.
A break? He's been gone long enough to be holding another job. Oh, how wonderful of you. Thank you for joining us.
I got held up at the power company. You think it would be that much trouble for me to get my lights turned on? I'm sorry.
Well, apologies don't mean anything to me. My business demands prompt employees. You don't seem to fall into that category, so as of this moment, consider yourself fired.
Now, wait just a little ding-dang minute here. You cannot fire him.
I just did.
I gave him permission to run a few errands.
Mm-hmm. You thought he'd be gone just a few minutes.
I didn't set any kind of time limitations.
Mm-hmm. So, he just took advantage of you. If I tell you, you give the shiftless of this world a few moments and they will stretch it into an hour.
Palmer, the man is new in town, for crying out loud. Now, you know yourself that there are jillions of things that have to be done to get settled in.
Mm-hmm. He'll have plenty of time to do them, won't he? You. I thought I fired you. Go on, hit the road. Hands brave.
I'm sorry. I was hoping this job was going to work out.
It is working out.
Well, the boss said I was fired.
This boss just said you are rehired.
Wait, you can't do that.
Oh, well, I just did.
Wait a minute. I don't mean to cause all this trouble.
This isn't your fault, mister. This is old Mr. Simon Legree here. You just get over there and fry up some chicken.
I will not argue this in front of the help. It's far from settled, though. We'll talk about this later.
Anytime, mister. Anytime!
You don't need this, do you?
Definitely not. Del Henry can find himself another source.
Who is he anyway?
I don't know. Didn't catch much more than his name. Just a guy with big dreams hoping to cash in on my 15 minutes of unwanted fame.
You know, actually, I'm surprised there aren't more like him.
Well, I hope there aren't. When I get out of this hole, I don't want to think about Erica or the trial or my father again.
Oh, I promise we won't. I'll be much too busy loving you to think about the past.
Me too. I couldn't bear to lose you.
No, I was a jerk before, pushing you to get married right away. I'm sorry.
Does this mean that we don't have to make the mad dash to the altar?
It means that we love each other and we're together, and that's enough for me. Nobody can take that away from us. Not now, not ever. Just, when you're ready to get married, just give me about 10 minutes so I can rent a tux and get to the church. Okay?
Okay, you got yourself a deal.
Okay. And on that promise?
Don't go.
Look, if I could stay, I would. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
I'll be here.
Take care.
Edmund, would you and Maria leave us alone for a little while?
I'm worried about him.
I know that was so hard for you.
You know how lucky I am to have you.
Yes. Don't you ever forget it.
Not a chance.
Corvina, I don't know where to start.
Start? There is nothing to start. It's finished. I'm finished.
Corvina, don't. Now, I know it's been hard on you.
How could you think I would lie about something like this?
I am truly sorry. I was stunned.
You said horrible things.
I didn't know how it could be. Corvina, I apologize. Now, Edmund has explained everything. The letter, the party, how it all happened.
No, it's I who should apologize. I did shameful things.
Corvina, don't. It was a long time ago.
How I regretted that night. I tricked you. But I cared for you so much. You were so kind to me. I was so young.
We were both young. Now, you have raised our son to be a fine young man. I'm only sorry that I didn't know sooner. I could have helped, and I don't mean only financially.
It was very hard those days, you know. My mother raised Anton like her own. You cannot imagine how it hurt to hear him call her Mama.
Anton thinks the world of you. Don't you know that?
I tried to be the best sister in the world to him.
You succeeded.
Yes, but if Anton finds out that I'm not the best sister, but the worst mother...
You weren't. You're not.
It will break my heart and his. everything what we've shared over this year will be ruined.
I know that it hurts, but we can work it out.
Can't you see? Don't you understand? Anton must never know. Never.
Scaredy cat. Look at you. New face, new hair, new everything. First day back, did you charge boldly ahead? Did you announce to the world that Janet Green was back? No. Because you were too busy playing 20 questions with Jack's new wife because you thought she's having an affair with Trevor. That's real good. Maybe you should call your doctor and tell her about your honest return back to good old Pine Valley. You know, these sneaky little games you're playing are nothing but a pathetic stall tactic. And you run into Trevor, you can't even stand up and say, "Hi, I'm back," because you're too busy trying to crawl under the rug, because you are nothing but a coward. You're just a coward. I am not a coward. Everything I have done for a reason. I wasn't talking to Laurel because I thought she was having an affair with Trevor. I was talking to her because she's been taking care of Amanda. I mean, what mother wouldn't want to know the person who's taking care of her own child? And as far as the secret things go, it's only temporary. I'm going to see Trevor tomorrow. First thing, I'm going to tell him that I'm back. Yeah, sure. I am. Just wait, you'll see. Well, seeing is believing. I'll tell you what you're going to see. Me walking up to Trevor and telling him who I am.
Mr. Henry, this is Kendall Hart.
Well, well, isn't this a surprise?
I've given your offer a little more thought, and frankly, I don't see how you can do this book without my very unique point of view.
Well, that's my feeling exactly.
Then you can count me in. But we have to keep everything under the table.
Oh, I'm real good at keeping secrets.
You better be. Because my fiancé cannot find out about this.
I understand.
When do we start?
Right away. I have to get a new tape recorder. Meanwhile, you organize your thoughts.
Don't worry. Every word Erica said, every horrible, thoughtless move she made is burned in my memory. I'll be ready whenever you are. Something tells me this book is going to be finished in record time.
Anton can't handle the truth. He'll fall apart.
I'm not so sure of that.
How else he can react? Lie on top of lie. To suddenly find out your whole life has been nothing but tricks and deceit. Oh, Dimitri, I beg of you. Don't tell Anton. Don't tell him, please.
Don't tell me what?
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London tomorrow. Are those vitamins you're taking really doing any good?
Also the state of working mothers in America.
Plus Donnie and Marie Osmond tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Here on ABC.